What up, Word? My name is Kay. Shout out to the Worldly Integration Podcast out here. It's doing a big thing. Thanks for having me today. Appreciate you. God bless you.
Hey, what's up? This is your boy Ali. Shout out to Worldly Integration Podcast, man. #1 in the city. You already know what it is.
Hey, yo, what's up, man? This is Big Dello, the champ. And shout out to the Worldly Integration Podcast. #1 in the city, doing this big one. Hey, tune in every day, all day.
By themselves.
They can't.
They can't because they're women.
That's when the kids get in trouble and all that.
That's what we've been dealing with.
But like, you're a diamond dozen, bro. There's not many men like you. Like, if in your situation, niggas are saying fuck them kids.
Yeah.
For real.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of that.
You know how easy it is for niggas just to have another family to say, yo, I did my part, she fucked me over, I'm done.
Yeah.
And just survive.
Fuck them kids. Yeah.
That's how that go, bro. America is, that's what, like, hell no. Like, and what I heard about in Africa, like, bitch, what? You said what? Come here, say that again.
Yeah.
Slap that face.
Bitch, what? Fix that face, bitch. Like, you talking who?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, bro.
Dinner not cooked?
It's gonna fall. Oh shit.
Oh, I thank God it's not heavy.
This guy is not heavy, bro. Oh, man.
Alright.
No, keep going. Shit, this is real shit.
Can I get the shot under you, boss?
You got it, bro. What
Or
you want,
shot
bro?
that?
Yeah, the tequila, bro.
Under you.
Tequila left, bro?
No, that one
your
left
foot,
foot.
your left
Yes,
foot.
sir. Go. I think you were done drinking.
Hey.
Bro,
Hey.
up again. I flew from Palm Springs at like 10 a.m. I got back
today?
Yeah.
Excuses. I don't want to hear this shit.
No.
You better do the
It's
fucking
not
right thing
excuse.
tonight.
This is
You
what
better do the
makes-
right
this
thing
is what
tonight.
makes it
You better do the right thing.
more worthy.
It do for us to show wise, but at the end of the night, do the right thing.
My phone's on. My
Okay,
location
I just want to
shared.
keep saying the same
Location shared.
thing. What you
Okay.
tell me? What you tell me, brother? Excuses. I got kids. Excuses.
Does he not
Do
think
the right
we
thing.
wouldn't pull up and check everyone in this room?
I ain't gonna say shit. I ain't got
Bring
nothing to
up.
do with me.
Yo, there's moments when she comes over
That's your
and
fight, bro.
we're at his house. I'm just like, I'm in the corner and
That's your
I'm hiding. I swear to God.
For real.
I'm
You
like, yo.
got kids with her?
Huh?
You
No
got kids?
kids. No.
That's real love.
No, but we got together when I had a kid, but it wasn't mine. So I raised a kid for 2 years that wasn't mine. So I'm like super against
shit.
it.
You
That
think
was
it was
big.
yours? You
Hey,
both
to
was?
oh.
I thought it was mine
That was
in
yours?
the
Okay.
pandemic and everything.
Yeah.
So like I had a distaste in women and I didn't want to treat any girl
I
right.
understand.
That's real.
I
That's
wanted-
real.
I
That's
wanted
fucking
to-
real.
Understand,
I
bro.
wanted to go out of my way to make sure I'm winning and I'm up one on bitches for the longest. But now I'm doing better with Bree and like just like
That's real.
I was like fuck bitches. I'm doing you dirty. I'm like fuck you. That's how I felt because I'm like I lost a kid essentially.
Yeah, true enough.
That's heavy, bro.
That's heavy, man. Sorry, bro.
Sorry, bro. For real.
It's all good.
Yeah, sorry, too.
Man.
Nah, but I did actually lose a nephew. That's why I was in California. He had a heart surgery and it didn't work out well, and the blood, his heart stopped for like a few, like 20, 30 minutes. They did CPR and did the shocking stuff.
Yeah.
And I think he was 8 years old. It was just a lot of movement for a young kid, so the blood got in his brain.
Right, yeah.
And then his heart got back normal, but it was just like it was over.
Yeah, he was already brain dead.
Yeah. But what made me happy was that when we all went to California, they kept him on the life support stuff for 5 extra days. So like we were able to sleep in the hospital.
Yeah.
Hold him, hug him, kiss him. It's peaceful. Like now I came out of that. I'm like, I'm doing way better than as if it was like open and shut casket type of situation. Like I was able to grieve and move forward. But yeah, let's go.
This is the rare one they would never get to see, you know. So I kept it recording. But guys, welcome to the
shit.
Worldly Integration Podcast. I am the host, Kovaly Kavv. Mr. Introduce me to your best bitch. Hello, how we doing? Of course, season 2. You guys know I have to make some adjustments. So this is the first time that you guys are going to see my new co-host, Mr. Free Sample, on this
Hola.
one. And also, we are at a different location. We're going to get to that, but allow me to let everyone introduce themselves and then, do my little spiel that I've been working on, guys.
Theo, the free sample guy. How you guys doing?
What do we have today? Free Sample, they cannot see what we got in the background, but,
That's hard work. We've been working obviously since the new year, and it's showing like season 2. That's heavy.
And who do we have? Because this gentleman really, is.
Which gentleman? There's 3. I see my boy. I see my boy Ali in the
cut.
shades, in the
Okay.
cut.
Are you cutting it up? You say cut it up. Cut it up. Look at the muscle. What's going on?
What's up? How you guys doing? Ali here. I work as a CPA. I work in accounting. I work with numbers, money, finance, anything finance related, anything money related.
Ching ching, bitches.
I know.
Black excellence,
I know. I
baby.
can help you with it.
Black excellence right there. If you need your credit check, call my nigga.
Anything.
I'm Dello. They call me Mr. ESPN.
Oh.
Right now, I'm retired from football, so I'm an account manager right now. And I'm just trying to do my big one, man. I'm just hanging out, enjoying life, enjoying the retirement, of me playing ball or whatever. So I'm just trying to find a new lane right now. So that's who I am, and I'm finding it right now. I'm doing very well in life, and it's blessings of God, man. So
Nice,
yes, sir.
It's lovely having you on the World Integration.
Bless up.
Sir, would you please introduce yourself to our audience on the World Integration Podcast?
Bless up. Appreciate you guys, man. K Shabazz, I go by K. From New York, just moved here not too long ago. I'm a businessman, love fashion, love art. Just a brother trying to inspire other people out here, man. That's not much about me. Just humble, trying to create a path for the younger generation to make it possible, man. And thank you for coming to my house, my man. Yeah, I appreciate you guys, and let's make this happen, man.
So, first question: what does worldly integration mean to you? Like, how would you comprise worldly integration? Because this is the name of the podcast. So, we try not to segregate ourselves. So we spend a lot of time dwelling on the name that can just expand us to be free. So I always pose the question to others: what does worldly integration means to you?
So I'm from here. I never moved outside the country. So integration, for me, it means to no matter where you come from. Me personally, I'm gonna make this feel like a home for you. I know it's different in other countries, in a different world that people might live in. So it's me. It's more like a personal thing for me. I want everybody to feel home, no matter where you come from. No matter what you believe, your religion, it doesn't matter. I want you to understand that if you run across my path and who I am, I want you to know and believe, and I'm gonna give you insight of what this country is, what this world is. So I never been outside of my country, but I can say that if you ever come here and you run across my path, I'm gonna make you feel like you home. I'm gonna make you whatever we need to do. If I gotta go get some fufu, if I gotta go, whatever I gotta do.
Don't be too slick. Hold on, okay. No, stop. Okay, you cheated.
I'm gonna go and do it.
You
You know what I
cheated.
mean? To make you feel like you're home. I want you to feel like you're home. No matter what. I know everything. Food might be different. The culture might be. It's gonna be different.
Sure.
You know what I mean? You're gonna feel uncomfortable because what you're used to. But if I could make you be uncomfortable but comfortable, I'm gonna do that. Whatever I can do, and that's just like my nature, my culture, where I come from, how my mom and my dad raised me, how my grandma raised me. That no matter where you come from, whatever color you is, it doesn't matter. Make everybody feel like there's one. So that's just kind of how I was raised. So for us integrating and all of that, where you come from, is if you come in my path, I'm gonna make you feel like you home every single time. So whatever you comfortable with, I'm gonna do it because it might be something new for me. You know, so you're
pretty
teaching me
much
something.
everything is the world is integrated within your interior core. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. It's within your core.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
The way I looked at that was like worldly integration, worldly gentrification. Because the time and age that we live in,
Yes, sir.
nowadays, like it's a mandated. Like we're forced to get
To
together
mix up.
from the future. Getting better is
Yes,
people collaborating, living next to each other, being neighbors, or just like being a part of each other in the neighborhood society. So worldly integration is worldly gentrification. That's what I got out of that.
Yeah.
And I love that name. I don't know how you came up with that shit, but you're fucking genius for that.
Yeah, we're gonna decipher, but I want
It's
to
the
hear
brain,
everybody.
bro. It's the brain. Yes, sir.
Because he thinking, I mean, this is what enables this, you know.
Yeah.
But it's just one brain, like one brain talking to another brain. It's me.
Yeah. Yeah. Teach me
And
something.
I listen to it.
Teach me something.
I mean, I just learned something,
Yeah.
man.
yeah. Teach me something though. Wherever place you come from. Teach
Well, I
me
learn from
something.
others. I pour from others. So like people speak it, but they don't know how to
Utilize
conclude it and just make it to like a simple art. Because you
It
can
is.
have just a little piece of something. You can decipher it any kind of way you desire. Like even the simplicity, it's immaculate.
Yes, sir.
I got a topic I want to just like throw in right now. Like, what do you guys think about the day and age we live in? Is there like gatekeepers that are always like in front of the line before they open the door for the next person? Or is it just like a lane that you can just go through, like a freeway? Like
I
in
believe
life.
with everything going on right now, you will get there because you got everything at your hand to get there.
So there's no.
You
So
know,
we have
it's
all
not
the
even-
tools.
you have
it's
all the
accessible.
tools.
Yeah.
So it's not like back in the days where you have to rely on PRs. You have to rely on news to be on the news so people can know about you. Now you have social media, just your Instagram, just put it up, do your thing, put it out there.
Yeah.
So you really don't have to wait for anyone to get to where you want to be.
You don't.
You
You
understand
don't.
what I'm saying?
And,
You don't.
And this day and age, I mean, you talk about colleges, universities.
Those
Those
are
books,
useless though.
those books that they have at those universities, you can find them at the library. You can find them
Anywhere, online.
anywhere.
Yes,
and you
sir.
can read those books yourself. When you go to those types of schools, what you're doing is you're paying someone to explain that book to you.
Yeah,
You
basically.
can go do that stuff yourself.
Yeah.
Do you
You know what I
guys
mean?
think as a whole, like the establishment and like our civilization is outdated? Like all the stuff that we were taught isn't meant for us. We live, or is it the old shit? Does it work for us though? Like the laws
Well,
included.
that really depends on.
The laws included.
It really depends on how you want to put it out there. Like what
For
we learn
like
in school.
success, for for a black man to have success from applying to jobs, going to college, getting good
I would
jobs.
say, me personally, I would say years ago we had
It was
issue
harder?
with that. It was harder for us. Even if you have an accent, your skin color, it will get you. You could have it all. You could
Yeah.
go to top school. We smart. You could go to top school. Back in the days, you will be stopped by your skin color, your accent. You won't get to the spot you want to get.
Nowadays,
But
it's,
nowadays,
like, promoted.
like things have progressed so much. We're mixing, races are mixing. We had a black president in power. We things are changing. The new generations are taking over. You can't really hide anything anymore. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like if your mind is more powerful than anything. That mind will stop you to do anything you want. If you want to do something, that mind will make you want to do. It's self-discipline. That brain right here, it will take you to whatever you want to take. And then stop listening to people around you, man. It's the people, man.
So do you like incorporate what you just said? Like, is that all within you? Like, is that in you, or do you?
Yeah,
gotta,
how do you teach
gotta
that to
get that
one
from
another?
an outside source?
Because I think that goes back to what he was saying. Like, you got older people. I always say older people don't know how to teach because, you know what I'm saying? I feel like they've been through the experience. They already know. You know what I'm saying? But then,
like I speak for myself, right? Came to this country for school. It wasn't even it wasn't a thing for my parents to even work here or do businesses and stuff. Like when I came, finished school, went to New York, grew up in Harlem, did my thing, right? Then, dude, I've been through a lot. I've been through a lot. I had a personal life experience during COVID where I fell off from a 6-story building, compound fracture, broke my pelvis, was in coma for 2 weeks. Didn't know if I was gonna make it, bro. I'm lucky to be even able to walk right now, man.
Nah, praise.
And that gave me a different perspective for life, man. You just gotta appreciate life. You just gotta appreciate every second. Pray. If you, whatever you believe in, pray. I believe there's a higher power out there, man.
Yeah.
And for me to inspire other people, and especially, I like to show them the way of if I'm making it out here right now, right, and I'm doing well for myself, I like to show you the way, because
I'm sorry to interrupt, but how do you do that? Like, is this like, are you in the community? Are you involved in the community? Because I feel like a community presence is a big factor for people that are successful to come back and show the ground.
Does it have to be though? Because I think like it's just like,
so
we are forced to do that, but it's like, I think what he's getting is like, what you feel inside, like do it for you, not necessarily like,
you don't really necessarily have to be in the community to help someone. Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to be involved in anything to help someone. You have your individual way of helping other people. Yeah. You could come and talk to this guy, say, hey, okay, I don't know how to do it, but I could show you the way to get there, right? I have my way of doing that. I'm not the type of person to be too much involved in the community.
You don't publicize.
I don't publicize. I'm not that way. I'm not that kind of person. I have friends. I have been involved with the United Nations on multiple projects. I've traveled. I've been around the world. You could just name it. Yeah. But I've seen things, right? Yeah. I have my way of helping others. Hey, this is the way you should. This is the route to take it to get there. This is what. And then whatever I have, whatever I've achieved in life, I'll be like, listen. If I did it, somebody helped me to get there. So it's my job to help you out, to show you the way to get there.
How do you handle when you're coming into a new situation without an answer? Like, for example,
the roadblock, like end zones, huh?
From maybe a job or your day to day, like it's an obstacle you've never seen before. How do you handle it without like breaking down or like showing that you're anxious with anxiety? Like, how do you?
With I see what you mean. With that is believe in high power. Mm-hmm. Me personally, and your experience, life experience.
So those are the two that get you through it.
For me, those are the two that get to me. If I go through a lot of harsh time, I've been through worse. After my accident, there's nothing that will be stopping me in this world ever again. So,
is it fair to say that you look at things from like the worst case scenario before it gets better, or how do you look into like a new situation? Like, are you automatically thinking, "Oh my God, it's a Cinderella story. Everything's gonna be good"? Or
that's the way I think. That's my philosophy.
Okay.
Everything's gonna be okay. There's a reason this is happening to me right now. And I promise you something, right? Mm-hmm. There's no situation God's gonna put you in and you can take it and you can handle it. Mm-hmm. I promise you that. If you have that mindset, there's absolutely. But
like I think the experience creates the mindset, right?
The experience creates the mindset. You have to go through some stuff in order for you to get to that level. Yeah.
But it's still hard. Like, you cannot teach that, right? Because everything that happened to us, like, we still can neglect it and look like,
absolutely,
oh, fuck it, you know, it's bullshit. But it's like,
it's teaching you something.
You're right. That experience, and you're able to see like what's pessimistic and what's good, and you have to select one. And if you select a good one, and you see the experience, and you behaving accordingly, you're like, wow, this shit is fun.
And when you go through it enough times, you'll get to those situations that you.
But that experience is like in the core, you know, and the choice.
You'll look back, and you'll say, I didn't know how I was gonna do this. I didn't know what I was gonna do, but I made it. You know, but I made it. And you continue to go through those experiences, and you continue to look back. You say, look, I don't know how I'm gonna get through this, but I didn't know I was gonna do it the last 3 times, and I did it. You don't know the answer at the time, but you look back on what you went through, and you're able to go through it again.
Now, Ali, I think you and I had this conversation in the car when you were like, Kovaly, like, it's like, we already understand that. But I was like, no, I'm just expressing to you, like, when it comes to African American, they don't allow us to express it. So me and him was in a car, and I was like, yo, the way we are raised, we take care of people. This is just organic hospitality. We don't look at it like we're doing anything big, but we like, we have to be superior, because
Mentally superior.
and still teach them.
Yeah,
Mentally.
I
Why?
think
Because it's like, oh, you already know. It's not about we already know. Now let's kind of, because we understand, but for them they won't understand. But I'm able to speak to my brothers in a way like it's an expressive, like yeah, we see it. We cannot just do this. We gotta cultivate it. How do we help it?
So what you're saying is to go back on your question from the very start was is it a gateway to showing people, and I feel like it is from what if they all saying, because if he didn't do it, how would the next person from his culture know how to do it? If he didn't do what he just did or say what he said with his friend, they had their time of communicating and letting each other know, okay, we can do this. How somebody that from his culture going to even know how I can do this? You know what I mean? So like for me, I look at it like, yeah, it's within yourself for damn sure, but it gotta be done before the next person will do it, because people be scared, people be timid, people don't think that it's gonna work for me. People always have the negative thought before they have the positive thought of what can happen. So what all they saying is literally it's a gateway for, they don't even know who's watching them. I don't know who watching me. You know what I mean? So I don't know who I'm motivating right now. So it's a gateway, whatever. It can be small. It can be at a lower scale. We don't know who we motivating to this young kid or this mid adult. You never know who you be like, okay, I can do it too. I can speak to from Africa all the way to America. Who can I speak to for them to know that this is a real thing, that we all think alike. It's
all vibrations.
It's a vibration. You know what I mean? So it's like it's a gateway for me, because it's like, if I didn't know you can do it, how will I know I can do it? And that's the same thing. We all have
that same experience. We got, even if you're a kid, you
all
go through testosterone. We get honey, boom, boom. We gotta know how to control it, because you can be rude to a bitch. We all go. It's human being, like experience and who you're around.
Your timing could be different from mine. You could be talking about something that's 5 years before my time.
Yes, sir.
And I cannot know what you're talking about, but 5 years later, I'll be like, damn.
How did this shit click in?
It clicked now. I know
you don't
what
know how
saying.
it click in.
It makes sense. So timing is.
That's why you believe in God. How you're saying, like,
it's everything.
And that's why you don't compare your life.
You
don't compare your life.
Well, you don't commend it.
You don't commend
People
it.
say manifestation, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
You
manifestation.
don't commend it. Yeah, you manifest.
But you gotta buy. You gotta respect.
You have to believe first.
But ultimately, I feel like with what you were saying about us being African, I feel like the growing up being African, it's more of like a mental game of where you got to be headstrong.
Yeah.
And then compared to our counterparts in America, they got the physical aspect of being strong, like coming from the streets, coming from the gutter.
Yes, sir.
So then
being
whenever
defensive.
whenever we get into like together, the differences are yin and yang, but like whenever it makes sense, it's lit.
Yeah, because we speak in our brain. We just want to use, like, the weapon is words, right? And we never go physical. It's like, if you can, it's like it augment your knowledge, and they're not capable of like absorbing it. And I look at it like it's art.
Kovaly, who's they?
It is.
Like DJ Khaled said, "Day."
Kovaly, who's they?
DJ Khaled said, "What day?"
Hey, but one thing I can speak about America is
DJ Khaled said, "Day."
yes, sir.
Following up with that, so what makes a man a man? Like, do you guys? We're all men here. We're having a conversation. What are the qualities that make a man a man?
Good question.
Like an upstanding fucking man. Like, I want everyone to please answer this shit.
Doing what you know is right,
3 things.
regardless of how hard it is. That's what makes you a man. If somebody come up to you and say some crazy shit, your son say some crazy shit, doing what you know is right,
3 things.
regardless of how hard it is. That's what makes you a man. If somebody come up to you and say some crazy shit, your son say some crazy shit to you, right? You not responding in a way that you want to somebody in front of him, because you're trying to teach him. You want to respond crazy, right? You don't, because you know you have a higher purpose.
Yeah.
That's being a man. It's doing what you know is right, regardless of how hard it is.
I would
That's what
use
being a man
the
is.
analogy of my woman over my son.
Whatever it is.
My
Whatever
son,
He used the shortcut.
my son get that
He
ass.
took the easy route.
I'm talking about somebody else.
He took the easy route to
my
beat
son.
that.
I'm talking about somebody else.
Like, if it makes an opposite sex, if the opposite
I'm
get
talking about somebody
complex.
else. Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. You
Nah,
want to
private.
do something, right? We men. We got needs, we got wants. You do what's
But man
right.
to man, even son, it's easy because
Hey, let everyone ask this
Whatever.
question. Let everyone ask this
It
question.
don't matter. It don't matter the specific circumstance. It is stopping yourself from doing what you want to do because you know what's right. You want to sleep in, right? But you got to get up at 5 a.m. and work out. That's what being a man is. You know you got to work out, but you want to sleep.
Being a man of your words. Being
It's stopping what you really want
Three
for
things.
a higher purpose. That's what being a man is. Go ahead.
Hey, so for me, it's of course being disciplined. As a man, you have to be disciplined in order to get what you want and get people to understand who you are. You know, and damn, people hold you accountable. You know, so as a man, you just being disciplined. They know that you're gonna be on time person. You're gonna be a man of your word. That's a lot to do with discipline. But my main thing is, people take this away from being a man, being emotionally available. Like me, it's okay to express your emotions. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to be, having different emotions. To speak to someone.
It's okay to cry.
It's
as a
okay.
dude.
This is things is okay for me as thinking as a man, because if you don't get these things out, you're gonna be this angry black man that they perceive us to be. You're gonna be this. This the narrative that we already know that the world look at us as being black men. So the emotional thing for me is the biggest thing, because it's like for my son, I teach my son son, it's okay to cry. Let me know what's going on. Let me know, don't feel like you gotta hold it in or be a secret and hold it from me. Let me know, because I didn't have that in my life, So the emotional thing is the most important thing out of all the three things, that you want me to explain. But this is the most important part, and this will carry on in life itself. And I'm not telling you in every situation you have to be emotional, because that's not the way to operate as a man. You gotta definitely have your different scenarios on different things where you can express yourself. Some things you have to be strong about. Some things you don't have no. When you get into this real world, you gotta experience it. Some things, but hey, with your closest people, you want to be emotional, and then especially even having a woman, you want to be comfortable to enough to, if this your comfort zone, express your feelings to your woman. Hopefully she don't use it against you. But in that time, if that's what you at, because this is going to help you be overall a better man. You don't want to just be the strong man, the man with always got the answer, because you don't always have the answer. At this point, God didn't have the answer. He had time. He had to figure it out himself. So you don't have the answer, Sway. So stop feeling like you have the answers, or you don't. You cannot
do what you were doing.
You cannot get the answers from another man. Women also have answers too, for you to sit down and think like, oh man, I could have thought about it this way.
That's a nice topic.
You're right. You know what I mean? So by that being said, you cannot think that, oh, I'm a man, I got this, I know this, I'm gonna handle it. No, I can't handle it. So I want my son to know he can't handle it. So it's somebody out here, higher power, more knowledge, they can give you a better perspective on life. So that's more or less my thing. It's the emotion.
That's
you gotta.
what makes you a man.
And that's what makes you a man, to be vulnerable. That's what makes you a man.
I totally agree with what he said, man.
Perfect. What about you, Kovaly?
Totally agree with whatever he said.
I think for sure being a man is being a man of your word and being able to decipher what's going on, being able to be open and express, hey, this is why I'm mad at you. Not mad at you, I'm only punishing you for this situation. After that, it's you don't have to hold an angry face. I want to be able to be myself and be expressive. So don't infuse negative thought in my head when I'm trying to be expressive, because I feel like we just, trying to find value in the world. Like, why does this shit go this way? So that's one for sure. And I would say, being a man is just always, for you punk ass nigga, also have a job, nigga. Don't be fucking lazy. Always being a man, you're lying.
Everybody, baby.
Don't be
Yes,
a punk ass
sir.
nigga, always have a job. You know what I'm saying?
Take care of your fucking
That's a
family.
man to me. Always have a job. Like always wake up. Even if you don't have a job, always have an ambition. Strive for
Have a
something.
purpose.
Have a purpose
You know
in your
what I mean?
life.
Yes,
Like
sir.
that's a man. We
Yeah.
see it over here.
Have
we
a purpose-driven
we,
life.
we degrade women for the ability that they have. Pussy is mother nature. You know, they don't have to do shit, but we have to do it a lot. So we see her like, oh, she's taking on a date. Yo, they can just work and take the shot on a date, give you experience.
Yes, sir.
You know?
Yes, sir.
So I think being a man is just, hey, don't rely on like people. Just have something that
So
you own.
for me, defining a man, my vision is being ambitious, have a vision
Yeah.
in your life, right? And that vision can take you to different routes, and your ambition can make you become someone and take you out of different places and be emotionally available.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid of expressing
Yeah.
your emotions.
Yep.
Because like you said, that's a lot of our brothers and sisters grew up with that love, and then nobody was teaching them how to express their emotions. So we become hungrier and vulnerable, and there's so many attributes that's been added to us, and teaching our generation and our kids and the new generation to be expressive with their emotions. I think that's one of the most important key to actually become a man. First of all,
It takes a man to apologize.
yes sir.
It takes a man.
It takes a
to
man
Yes, sir.
to apologize.
And not only that, just from what you said, I think like from our culture, at least like my family, when they came to America, like they didn't understand the American culture.
Yeah.
So for instance, like if I'm fucked up at the bar, I cannot call them like, yo, Pops, Mom.
Come pick me up.
Right. I want to be able to have that conversation with my
Where we
parents.
from?
True.
They will come to
You know
the
what
belt
you're
to
saying?
pick you.
Yeah,
Hey, mom, dad, I'm
But we
having a
fear that so much that we go through the trouble.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah. So my thing is, I think being a man is like decision making
yeah.
and communication, aka like basically like back to decision making. You communicate well enough to if there's a misunderstanding, you can have a detailed explanation and just fix it ASAP.
And say the word instead of like, oh, just emotion. Because
No, emotion's the next part.
Well, you have to utilize the word what's going to fix that the emotion. Because
It's true.
sometimes when it's come to guys, oh,
It's
why
the
you mad
Holy
at me? Why-
Trinity.
We don't know because
Yes,
so
you-
many hours go through when we kicking it. So many emotion goes through. If you just
That's
capitalize,
true.
if it's like a specific something, pinpoint me.
Yeah, I think
So I can, yo,
being a man is like being able to communicate like emotionally good or bad, happy, sad, but
You're protective
decision making and where you're protective to where you're sharing your most deepest, darkest thoughts. And at the same time, whenever it's exposed, positive or negative, you're able to react however you need to.
Yeah.
But like, don't just put your fucking lifeline just out there whenever you meet a new person.
True.
Like, you gotta have accountability. So like, being a man is making decisions, having emotions, communicating, and accountability. Like, those all work in favor of each other. If one doesn't work out, the other one is a background fucking defense mechanism for the other one. Like, before you ultimately fuck up as a man, there's many ways to explain yourself on how you got there. Because
Yeah.
niggas just don't wake up and fuck up.
That's true.
yeah.
True.
That's true.
I want to ask you this because you said some good stuff. Communication is the key.
Yes.
Understanding is the door.
Mm.
So, how
No.
do you handle that when someone don't understand your communication?
So there's many ways and it's what you want to deal with. Like, do you have enough time to put up with it? Are you interested in dealing with this? Right. Is this something you can just close the door on? Like, what are you doing? Because you're the leader of your decision making.
But one thing also, the biggest communication problem is like we don't listen to understand.
It depends on
That's the door.
We want to hear what we want to hear. We hear what we want to hear.
But who are we talking
listen
to?
to reply in the moment.
Yeah.
You know?
I have a different communication capacity if it's my loved ones, my parents, my woman, my coworkers. Like, there's different levels of it. I'm not treating everyone the same by any means.
Is that tied to respect?
Yeah, these are the ones that come first, and then there's whenever I'm partying and just meeting strangers and doing whatever I do on the side. Like, I'm not gonna put my energy in strangers ultimately without my defense mechanisms that I already have built up, compared to just like, I show love. I'm not disrespectful, but like, I know what I'm trying to get out of this whole interaction. Like, if you're just gonna be kicking it and talking about the Super Bowl from 2 years ago, I don't want to talk about that. Like, what are we talking about? Like, let's get. I'm willing to cut the conversation short to get the answer and not just like go running around in circles like it's a fucking circus.
And I think like that's like a good escape, because it's like even me like growing up, it's like, you know, I never want to like debate with people like based on history or like plus I'm like, yo, I want
my country had the worst history in
right, you know what I mean?
I'm the same way.
Like, so it's like an escape. Like, so when you sit down with somebody, you're not talking about, oh, my baby mama, blah blah. It's like we already know.
Yeah.
We are like, now let's do. You know,
I already know about Lil Wayne's.
Right, you know what I mean?
You're not Lil Wayne.
That's true. That's true.
You can handle your business, bro. Like,
Yes, sir. That's true.
Like I feel like fucking the social media, the internet, technology has people at a different age gap. Because like, no, I love my mom, but like, her fucking thing is the Kardashians. Like, she watches the Kardashians. No, I think she thinks she's a Kardashian. Like, she has like a group chat with all my sisters. I'm like, what the hell is this right here? Like, this is what you guys are doing? Like, for the first time ever, my mom said she's gonna have a tattoo.
Alright.
And
in America,
Kardashians.
Well, they will not let us do it.
Oh my god.
It's just like her. My theory is her watching the Kardashians influenced. It's just like her. My theory is her watching the Kardashians influenced my African mother to say, "Yo, I'm gonna have a tattoo." She doesn't drive, doesn't have a license, doesn't do much besides be a woman, wife to my dad. But she she said she's gonna get a tattoo. I was like, "Yo, let me call Dad and see what he has to say." She was all joking. So I was like, "Yo, what are we doing here?"
Hey, so for you to say that it makes sense about, you know, it's about what you're gonna put up with.
Yeah.
But when it comes to compromising,
do you need a compromise or do you have to? How'd you get in that position?
So you're right. You know,
because I've had to compromise in the COVID pandemic when I raised a child for a couple of years that wasn't mine. I had to compromise because my family was involved, and it was like, I can't joke around with that kind of situation. I had to be an upstanding citizen. I'm like, I'm a dad now, and you're not gonna call me a deadbeat because that was my struggle. I'm like, I'm already not with you. I'm not married. I got a child out of wedlock. Like, this is all bad, but it's like, you're not gonna call me a deadbeat. That's what I was fighting.
And you spend time on that time that you can't even get it back.
Yeah, but like,
so it's just
that knowledge and experience. Like, whenever my friends now, they're calling me about, yo, I got plan B for my girl. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck is plan B? Raise a kid for a couple years and then talking to me like, you over here talking about plan B and shit? Like, fuck you, nigga. Like hey, this is what you want to call me about? At this point, I'm like, yeah, just keep the baby. Keep the baby. Is it a boy?
So why I ask you that is because, like, everybody's not perfect. Some, like, a woman to tell you, having sex with a woman, you know, you're into first time. They say sometimes you have to teach a man have to have sex. with that being said, on the reverse thing, you got to teach a woman how to love you. You know, teach a woman how to love the man to make me feel whole. So why I asked you about compromising, like some things you do have to teach a woman. You know, the woman just not gonna come into loving you and you gonna be like, this is the one. You know, sometimes you have to teach her along the lines, like for you to feel like, okay, this the one. You know,
But
so
I feel like as black men, no one ever taught us that because it was never promoted or anything glorified for us specifically. So it's like we're learning as a community.
That is true.
Like my knowledge isn't from someone that I know outside of my dad, but like I don't have a community of friends that are trying to really do the right thing, as in having kids and raising them. Like it's shitty. Like there's rapping niggas, it's rappers and trappers, bro. Like like they say fucking kids. I'm like, all right, bro. Like I don't support that, but like best of luck to you. Like I wish you the best, but like it's crazy nowadays. The dynamics are insane. Like it's like you get glorified to do nothing. Like the niggas with the most free time. Like what? Really, bro? Like I know you just had a baby. Like you just celebrating all year. You just celebrating all year. I don't see you posting the kid, but you just went to Nobu. You was at Nobu yesterday.
Yeah, but I think like at a certain age, like those parents, like it kicks in when they're like, yo, like I need to connect with my child because they know like they're gonna be weak. They're gonna need somebody to call and be like, hey, you know, I need groceries. Because I talk to people and they're like, yo, I don't know where to kick in. I'm this age. I didn't know why I ran away. Because even me, I don't know how my parents like were able to keep communication 3 a.m. calling. I'm like,
3 a.m. You got 3 a.m. calls?
Well, from my pops was the first one that was in America. And he lived in New York. Being young, they kept communication 3 a.m. over there, 8 a.m. So now me being here,
I thought you were.
I'm like, even if I was married, I'd be like, fuck
home.
that bitch. I ain't gonna invest that much.
Hey,
literally, I know it's fucked up.
You walk pretty fast though. I don't put it past you, bro. I kid you not. You walk fast, bro. So
but I feel like it's so easy to just give up. Like when you're in America, it can be easily tough. Like our parents, I didn't like they and did that, but it's like like
I'm so happy that they
I'd be able to cut it off easily. So. But then it takes like growth.
Yeah, I mean, listen, our parents did a lot for us, man.
Which I don't think we invest so much time to do that.
We're not cut up for that.
The shit that they did
this
for us,
generation we have here, we're not cut up for that.
We're not built
back
for
then,
it.
I know some friends, some friends of my family where they left home, they came here, dude. They would wake up in the middle of the night, stand up. Back then there was no cell phone, none of that. It was a pay phones. They would just go. It's snowing, it's cold. They're standing out there. They just want to get in touch with their family, man. That how beautiful that is, bro. See,
that experience.
So I don't know how my dad did it. He was the first one in the state. Call in, like, we pick at 8 a.m., but he just got off work 3 a.m.
The money orders.
hey, the money order. Oh, they used to do this scratch card. Now we have WhatsApp. Imagine you buy the little card. No, they were really investing. I don't think I'll be able to really invest.
That's some OG shit.
When you grow up, I push it in my pop's mom, man.
You have to.
Nah, that's some OG shit. The
no, exactly. At age, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think.
That's real.
Do you guys think technology is working in our best favor? Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Like
AI.
Hey, both though. Because even with my, I'm gonna say both. Because in our generation, as we see a lot of things that we wouldn't have seen if it wasn't for social media.
Yeah.
We take it and we process it we think about it the way we want to, or we can take it as that's trash. But with our kids though, they take it a whole different way. Like, this is the way.
Yeah.
This is cool, and it be totally wrong. You know what I mean?
So
exactly. You know what I mean?
It's scary.
It's right. It's
scary, bro.
But you have to understand that's that foundation for us. We able to have another layer.
Yeah.
And that's that foundation. That's what it's starting from. So you got to be able to educate them. Like, hey, cultivate this other layers.
What if you're a single, independent woman, and you don't need a man?
True. no, and that's true. And of course, that's why again, social media, as you heard, raise kids now for a single mother that I don't need a man. And you see your kids, like you just said, it's a lot of balance in this world now. It's a lot of kids that see a Lil Durk or a Lil Baby talking about killing and what they gang doing this, and when you become 20 years old and 21 and 30 years old, none of that stuff ever even going to matter, because you're going to have to figure it out, because everybody the people that they looking at is 1% in life. What we live, 99% in life. You know, we live real life.
Who's
Is
your
what I'm
favorite
saying.
musician or rapper that keep that blueprint? You know what I mean?
My favorite musician,
Let's say blueprint, you know what I mean? Because this gentleman was in New York and visited.
a blueprint. I'm not gonna lie to you. I used to hate this man, and it was simply off of sports. But when I seen what this man's life was, and I seen what he did for his community, y'all probably could know who I'm talking about. LeBron James.
My man.
Kobe is my favorite player of all time.
So
Basketball.
How do you feel about LeBron just going to LA?
So
and
why I'm gonna tell you what I
winning
feel
a
about that,
fake-ass
because
championship?
guess what? It's a blueprint.
I
Meaning
can tell this guy doesn't like LeBron. Already.
exactly.
You can tell, man.
I was the same way, but look at it like this. And where you went is where I thought, is where my mind had to change when I started having to live real life, you know, having kids, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, we known this growing up is you stick with one program and you fucking take this program all the way up, or y'all all the way down together. I fucking know this, you know what I mean? But with LeBron James was the person that showed the world where you don't have to be with this one program. Mm-hmm. You can be with different programs and do the exact same thing, if not better.
That's what I
he
think
did that.
He mastered that.
He mastered that.
I'm still fucked up over it, because I'm like,
I was too.
Because I've never seen, like, growing up, being a fucking video game player. Like, I had my favorite NBA team, NFL team. I sucked to them. So whenever, like, back in the day, there was no trades on teams.
It wasn't.
So when LeBron did that made it a flip in the matrix or some shit.
Yeah.
Because then everyone was like, oh my God, is this okay? Is
Yeah.
this not okay? Are you okay to make your own decision and leave?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I saw. And you are able to successfully go with your contract and then move forward.
And move
but
forward.
The way it got depicted was this, as if this guy had a gun and said, yo, I'm running with the money, and we never won a championship in Cleveland until I came back after the Miami championship. Because I needed help from LeBron and Chris Bosh, because I'm not Kobe Bryant, and then all that.
So, and
That's
then
LeBron.
again, why I say this, because he not a person that's on the front line vocally. He don't hear LeBron James saying that black power.
No.
He don't hear him say that.
No.
But silently, that's what he doing. He not trying to get himself blackballed. And he know this, so it's like he a smart man. He ahead of the game when you think about a Kyrie Irving want to say things that make sense. LeBron James probably won't say it, but he's gonna do it. You know,
Right,
so where
he has
if
a
you
different
catch
way of
on,
moving.
if you catch on, it
Right.
does. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because if you catch on, it's like, I see what you're doing, brother. I got you. You know what I mean? I can do it too, and I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna do it probably the way you show me. It's the blueprint.
Now, this is a
I mean,
question, but why do we have to
Kaepernick
keep
fucked up.
ourselves at
Because he
bay?
was loud.
So now, why do we have to keep ourselves at bay? Why can we not radiate,
Because
celebrate?
you know
Is
who run the
this-
world.
Yeah,
You know who
because
run the world.
We don't got it like that yet.
Wait, is this a black thing?
We don't have it like that.
I don't know.
No,
but
this
why
just
can
an
we not-
overall
Yeah,
thing.
it's overall
thing.
thing.
To me, it's an overall
overall.
thing.
Yeah,
It's
it
not
works,
a black
'cause you
thing at all. You know, it's an overall thing, because at the end of the day, when you think about the Bible, it's like the phone cup game. I tell him something, he tell him something, he tell him
It's
something. When you
exactly
tell him,
the
it
same.
come back to me, it be something totally different. The white man did that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's nothing we can do to control it. There's nothing we can do to
No,
change
the white
that.
man didn't do it. We have
Or-
it. They cultivate it and pick it. We
That's true too.
we already
So,
organic. We don't know
Yeah.
our own science.
We don't know
Valid.
our own science. So
Valid.
now the day we live in, now we kind of figuring out it's a free world again. To
'Cause
where we
they-
figuring out
they
our
show
own
us.
shit. Like we like, I believe that, but I don't believe that. Let me listen to Islam. I believe that. I
How
don't.
do you survive that? Like, what do you do when you are approached by that kind of aura?
You know, crazy thing. I just spoke to a white woman that came up to me and was like, Or you with or what is your culture? Or what are your religion? I'm like, I'm really a free spirit because I believe in what I'm going to believe in, meaning that I want to listen to
Everything.
Catholic, I want to listen to Islam, I want to listen to
Yeah.
Christian. I was born Christian though. My grandma a Christian.
Mm-hmm.
But when I heard the story and I heard everything, I feel like
Yeah.
something in there is a lie. It doesn't
Yeah.
make sense to what I believe in
Yeah.
and what the world gives me. You know what I mean? So now that
What
I
the
feel
world
like
give you.
I'm a
Worldly
free
life.
spirit to
Yeah.
I'm worldly. There it is. There it is. I am, because I'm not finna hear no bullshit and be
Now
like,
what you be watching
yeah,
world
I'm
give
finna
you.
go for that. I'm not going for that
can't
bullshit.
accept
Like
that.
I'm not accepting that, man. I'm
Can't
just
accept it.
you.
This episode of Worldly Integration Podcast is brought to you and sponsored by My Daily Choice. Now, what is My Daily Choice? My Daily Choice offers cutting-edge products backed by science and nutrition technology. They meticulously craft each unique formula in world-class manufacturing facilities to ensure they meet their rigorous high standards. I myself use their hair cream, as you all know that I am in the process of growing my hair. Also, their hand and body lotion, which is cold pressed and enriched with organic hemp seed oil and shea butter. This hand and body lotion is for all skin types, and it is an everyday essential that helps hydrate skin from head to toe. Please be sure to click the link in the video description and check out some of the products such as CBD and hemp oil, beauty and cosmetic, weight management, protein starter pack, and check out their daily deals and customers review and benefits on mydailychoice.com. Now let's get back to the Worldly Integration Podcast.
You need to explain to me what that
Why?
mean, and if you came because of this was your grandma told you and this was your grandma told you, well, that's a phone cup game.
gotta see it for
What the
yourself.
world
I gotta
give
see it
you.
for myself. I gotta see it for myself. So
That's
the
why
world give you.
I'm really hard on people whenever they come to me and they want to talk and they speak on someone else's behalf.
Yeah.
Like just because that's your friend, it's
Nah.
cool. You might or you've heard of someone. I respect that. I love that for you. But like, what's your direct relationship with them? If you don't have a direct relationship, that might be sucking dick or dick riding or just
Exactly.
a false idol.
Exactly.
Those are all the same. So
Exactly.
like, unless there's no direct communication or relationship or something that you could show me and with our technology that you were there or you were a part of this process, don't tell me about propaganda, hypothetical shit. Like I got the news for
Please,
that.
I don't
I
wanna
got
hear
the
it.
news for that.
what I tell
I'll
you,
give you
I
a
got the
full
news
refund.
for that.
please take me to inside. Please let me pray with you. Please let me.
Yeah.
When he told me this
Yeah.
today, and I said that's the best thing you could do for me. I going out, cool. I'm good with that. I'm alright with that. But sometimes I go out with him. Sometimes he be like, "Man, you playing me." He said something about religion. You want to come pray with me? Fucking
It's
yes,
like,
Is this the
because I
first
want
time-
to learn
is
this. This is the
the
first time
you
he's
had
saying this to
experience
me.
Conversation?
Yes.
It's first time.
Yes,
sir.
and I'm like, I'm fucking with it. Like, come
And he's
on,
like,
let's
yeah,
go.
I'm down for it.
I'm
Yeah.
down
That's,
for it.
that's what a
I
real
wanna learn.
relationship is. You guys are able to hang out, kick it,
And grow
and
from
And,
Mother
and you
Earth.
Yeah, exactly. And do different things.
multi-purpose relationship. You guys can go to church, pray, take care of the kids together, whatever you guys got going on. It's a genuine relationship. Like for Kovaly and I, like I'm not the best cook, but this thing is like he's the Jollof rice king. He's not Nigerian, but
Nah, Nigerians haven't stepped BA. Oh, my
This
shit is
man-
good.
Straight up,
man-
though.
That's right.
Even my shit is good. I like that.
That's
I
my
like that.
That's where I lean on him. I'm like, yo, what's up, baby? What we got going on? Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like
Head chop.
food bring people together, and I
You
think
gotta
that's
eat.
all it is.
Absolutely. Every culture, every culture.
No matter like
Absolutely,
if
yeah.
you have argument in a house, like at the end of the day, like everybody comes together
Yeah.
and eat
They
together,
eat together,
like,
and
pretty
that's
much,
it.
like,
Yeah.
alleviate all the pessimistic, thought.
Yeah.
And,
I hate one thing I don't hate, but I don't like is like for us being traditional Africans, like we'll cook our food and like it's always an invitation, obviously. So there's gonna be people that are gonna eat, and then the people that are standoffish, I'm like, bro, this shit's fire. Like yo, this shit's heat. Like you're missing out on this because you're not willing to just like break that barrier down and try something new.
Yeah.
But you want me to consider you a friend.
Exactly.
You want me to open my
That's
door for you
real.
again?
You know,
Like you're not gonna
that's
eat this
real.
food, but you wanna. What do you wanna do?
Yeah,
Get some
yeah.
bitches?
Hey,
Like,
you
like
know
what?
I tell people this all the time. Where I'm from in Senegal, when we eat dinner, we leave the door wide open, and everyone in the community leaves the door open in case there's somebody outside who doesn't have food to eat. They
That's
come
the way
inside
of
and they
doing
sit
it.
down. And we eat together in the living room.
Wow.
We all eat at the same plate. We leave the door open. The whole community does.
Like-
So you see people, you don't know who it is. He come, he sit down, he eat, he leave.
One thing about food, man.
That's the thing. Like,
That's beautiful.
That's
It's the
the
core to
communal
everything.
nature
That's beautiful.
of our culture.
Yeah.
You know, we look after each other.
And
That's
you know,
not something
we
you
make
see
the
here.
best food.
That's true.
Kovaly's fufu, like
I tried it for the first time a week ago.
He tried
a week
that.
ago. Tried it for the first time. When I tell you,
level, I think.
level. I
Yeah.
went to level. When I tell you,
shout out to Ono.
hey,
Yeah,
How you
shout out to
doing,
Ono,
man?
my
I
man.
love you.
Yeah,
Hey.
you're doing a big
Oh,
thing in
no.
St. Louis, bro.
do your thing, man. You do your big one because when I tell you, when I dip. I got the food. I'm like,
He
what-
said,
is this bread?
After
Is
we
this
going
is
to get some
is
level
this
food,
is this
bro.
mashed potatoes? Is it what is it? You know what I mean? And when I kid you not, I grabbed it and I'm like, all right. I see this on TikTok all the
Did
time.
you use your hands?
I ain't use nothing but hands.
Hey,
I ain't use no
Yo,
fork.
wait. The
I didn't
French use a knife and fork.
come on,
They
man.
use a knife
That's
and fork.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey, no. I use my hands.
I had a French moment growing up.
Did they give like a different
Hey,
taste to it
and
when
so-
you use your hand?
No,
Does it
nigga,
get a
that's
different
lovely.
like, texture to your palate?
Because you're right. We don't eat with our hands. You know, when certain things, of course, chicken, ribs, meat, we probably pick up steak, we eat with a knife and fork, of course. But like French fries,
Pizza.
with your hands, you know what I mean? But finger food.
Yes.
But when I kid you not, I had the beef, the bowl, it's a beef with the sauce or whatever.
Green, goosey.
Exactly.
No, that's Nigerian. You gotta
So-
come.
No,
eat
that's the
my
restaurant
food.
level.
No, it's levels, and that's what they gave me.
But Zaire Kovaly's food is the best. Like I'm
Okay.
promoting my country right
So
now.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm in my country right now.
The only thing we could do is to be the best ambassador of where you come from.
Exactly.
Yeah. Everywhere you
You're
go,
a representative.
you got to be ambassador of
And
your
I
country.
was
Now,
It's
would you
the
try
best
goat?
I was
you
a
like
spectator.
Goat
Goodbye.
meat.
I
meat.
seen on TikTok, never had goat meat.
Are you afraid of
Never
that?
have. I ain't afraid of anything.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
try
Bro, listen, my
what
mom-
is great, you know, and
Big
what
up,
my
brother.
culture, because they'll tell
like
me all the time, man, no matter where this America,
We're gonna
the
cook
thing,
this guy.
Yeah,
you
that
guys
come
are
through.
from
You gotta do
Africa. Your nationality, I can go back generations, was probably from Africa.
Oh, it is.
And so by that being said, I want to get back to that root. So I always told him my dream goal ever in life, since I was a kid, was to go to Africa, go to Ghana.
I've been
Go-
trying to invite
and
him
he
to
have.
come through.
5 minutes, 7 minutes.
Yeah, he have, man, been
Nah,
trying to
you-
invite
I
me.
think,
So
I think the future is us going back to Africa and treating it like a vacation. Like if you go to California, go to Africa. It's the same thing.
yeah, it's the same
What's
thing.
stopping you? A passport? The world
And I got
is
that.
for us.
Yep.
Like you gotta just be able to travel and document it. I challenge you to document your travels.
Yes, sir.
Don't be as private as maybe with the family is different, but your experiences, promote your experiences to show someone that knows you or looks up to you or you've encountered that is like, damn, this guy is dressing nice always, very, very established in his profession. I want to follow up with what he's doing. So let me fucking do that.
Guess what that is? What you said at the beginning. It's a gateway.
Yeah.
That is a gateway.
Hey, Gateway Arch, baby.
That
St.
is a
Louis.
gateway.
Hey.
That is a
Come
gateway.
and see us.
Yes, sir.
So do we think like, cause it's like cultural appropriation is like
Only
is
white
that like
people cultural appropriate. I've been waiting for this actually. Honestly, I've been waiting for this. Thank you for fucking bringing this up. So right now, in the state of the culture, The Mexican niggas, I got a lot of Mexican homies. Shout out my nigga Juanito. So Mexican music is popping.
Yeah.
I'm like, I love it, but a few years ago it was build the wall, fuck Mexicans, all that, whatever. Then I'm like, yo, back in the day it was fuck the Muslim niggas, terrorists, all that. I'm like, damn. Oh, then it was fuck. It wasn't fuck niggas. They were killing niggas.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn. Everyone just has their, and it was a Chinese nigga with COVID. Everyone just got fucked in their own way.
Fingers everywhere.
I watched it privately. I'm like, how can I work around this and survive and not be a player in the game? I like to be a player in the game, being a decision maker. So it's podcasting now. So like, I'm happy that we're podcasting.
So it's like
Shout out to that man.
True enough.
that can be like pretty much like.
Because a lot goes in my head.
Yeah.
Mental health issues.
Because you have like regular friends that are like part of all those cultures. So it's like even if you meet one friend from China, that's a representation of that whole country. So it's like it's culture like contagious. Like,
wait, my bad. Cultural appropriation.
Yeah.
Everything that we were told not to do as black men, from having long hair, tattoos, being flashy with dressing, fashion. Now all of the essentially white men in a position of power that I'm seeing recently are doing all of this shit and are succeeding. And it's just like, how many years did you guys, even with weed being legal now?
Yeah.
They're the only ones that are getting access to dispensaries and the businesses because they're tied in. It's just like everything is in favor of the other people. So it's just like, I thrive on ownership and like people that make their own decisions and decision makers, because like you're not there anymore.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm willing to support a corporation because of my friend's side into that, but just like, I'm wishing you the best of ownership and getting out of that.
Yeah.
Like, I ultimately, like, whenever I meet people, if you don't have time to relax, sit down, have a drink with your friend, whenever you want to, you're not really yourself. You're not yourself.
We are living in the United States of America. When they say freedom, these are things like, no matter how we get, when we get old, I think like one thing I will enjoy.
Take a shit right now.
Sit down, smoke cigar with my friend, tell stories. That's the freedom.
One Lil Wayne said, I got 10 bags and I can shit all day. I was like, yeah, I want to shit all day.
Yeah.
11 bathroom, I can shit all day. No problem.
Well, yo, with closing, man, I just want to say thank you so much for having us here.
Of course.
Your fucking house is incredible. I want to take your sword, your court sword. I've never seen. I didn't know you have this much space and this much artwork.
Yeah, thanks for
very
coming, guys.
ecstatic,
Thanks for
man.
coming, guys. That's something that I could have done for you guys, but I'm happy that you guys showed up and we're making this happen. This was something we've been planning on catching up
for years.
For years. With my schedule and his schedule not aligning, so it's just that took us some time to get, but we made it happen, man.
But thank you. If we had to do it, it has to be for the world. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
I think
sir.
just our chemistry and stuff like that. It's like, yes, we already know each other. That's why for me, it's like I don't like waste time if it's not for like, yo, we already know we're beautiful and we can express this, like, right? Let's test ourselves out and let the world see it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, and this is what it is. It's like, instead of us sitting there, it's like, yeah, we can do that anytime now. You know, let's create something and do this. So I really appreciate you, lovely home. You know, when you told me, like, hey, come through, I didn't even question where the
And I
location
appreciate
was.
you,
I
man.
already know with your style and everything. Like, you know, it's ravishing, lovely, good friends, and everybody. You know what I'm saying? When we get old, this is all we're gonna have. You know, sit down.
Yeah, that's great memory right there, man. We're gonna be like, wow, remember back in the days?
How to converse.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And that's very important that we able to connect and open the door for other people to be able to see this, you know. And thanks to you, man. Shout out to you.
Yeah,
guys.
thanks to you, Well, thanks to you.
Thank you all of y'all. Like, even if it's a 1%.
They call you free sample.
Thanks to you.
No, I am the free sample.
They call you free sample, baby.
I'm
Appreciate
a giver, man. I'm a giver. Just like you, I'm a
free
giver.
sample.
I'm a
Yeah.
giver.
Yes, sir. And
I'm a giver,
I
man.
want to say I appreciate
And I
you
deliver.
guys.
And I deliver.
Yes, sir. And you deliver, man. As a man should.
Yeah.
And no, you deliver, man, on your word.
Plug talk.
And that's all that means. You know what I'm saying?
And this is bigger. I think this is bigger than I think you two realize, being able to gather varying perspectives from people with different backgrounds, bring it together in a centralized place where people can view this stuff online,
Yeah.
that's bigger than I think you guys realize.
Because I think all my friends are like friends of quality, but I feel like they don't see the vision. So I love all my friends because it's like I don't want to be friend with you just to be friend with you, because I feel like if something goes wrong, then we can go our separate way. If I see something you're working on something, if something goes wrong, we can fix it and be like, let's focus on what we created. So
Kovaly was the first thing when I had a baby. He was like, "Yo, that's a little fucking kid."
I asked him first, would you like me to be honest? I asked him, I'm like, because I'm like, I can say easily, like, I asked him permission, would you like my trip? He's like, no, fuck it, look at it, blah, blah. And I didn't even know, like,
He's a good friend.
I'm over here happy.
He's not a good friend.
Like,
It's just, if you allow me,
It's
I asked
good.
him, people don't allow you to be truthful.
Yeah.
I asked a question, I could easily be like, oh, yeah, that's your kid look like you. You like, yeah. Blah, blah, would you like, am I allowed to be myself and see what I see? Because I'm an artist.
Yeah. 5 minutes.
But his perspective, like, it's like, I didn't even think 1 second that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. After
Well, no. I asked permission.
I was like, oh, really? Fuck
I like being true. And he allowed
this is supposed to be the happiest day of my life. What the fuck? I wrote my journal. I'm
That's
like,
a good friend, bro. That's a good friend,
Kovaly's
bro.
not invited the first one.
But guess what? This ultimately is my fucking best fucking
That's a good friend, bro.
friend. Because ultimately, in the end,
Yep. Now you
Kovaly-
know.
Kovaly
If you
was
say
him.
something from now, you gonna know, right?
Hey, this is 2 years ago. We're in the past. Like,
but
that help us like grow and know each
But it's
other's
like your
thoughts.
grandma,
If I wanna
your
be
mother
friends with
meet a
somebody.
woman and be like, she ain't the one. You probably can't see that, but your mama been
see
seen
it.
that.
Bro,
She
my
been
mom-
know that. Your grandmother
Hey,
been seen
African
that. She
moms-
not the one.
African moms, bro.
Bro, my mom doesn't even
Nah,
want
don't
to
say
be
the
any
African
woman
mom,
after
man.
that.
We're in America now.
Yo,
Come on, man.
Nah,
We gotta explore new things.
I would never let that
We're
go.
in America.
Hey,
Never
my
let
mama
go.
told me when I my high school girlfriend, she's like, I don't fucking like her.
They gonna
I'm
tell
like,
you,
what
bro.
the fuck? I love her. Like, you don't like her, but I
They
fucking
know,
love
bro.
her.
They know, bro.
But
They know.
end up not being my senior prom girlfriend. She not wind up being there, and she was like, Dello,
Mother's always gonna throw everything to see what stick.
hey, I swear, but it was the truth though. It's
No,
like,
that's what stick. If it work, mothers just throw shit.
you think so?
Whatever stick.
Bro,
I think that's
so
the
much.
that's
No,
the
your mother, she gives
Don't
you life.
nobody
She knows.
love
she
you.
knows.
You right.
She knows.
Nobody
gives
love
you
you
life.
more than your mother.
Yeah, in
will.
Africa,
mom-
when it comes to America, this American
Nobody
woman.
love you
Nah,
more.
any woman.
Hey,
that
nobody.
gives you
Culture?
life, bro.
Yo,
Exactly.
bro.
Nobody love you more than your
Almost
mother,
is the
bro.
same. Different
Bro,
culture.
mom
You gotta
Let me
change
let me
our
change- let me
parents.
change
You gotta
that.
change our
Yeah.
African parent in America. You gotta change their mind.
Sometimes they
Mom
be
and
right.
mom and
They,
son,
boy,
daughter and
America
father.
spends your money lots.
Daughter and father, mother and son.
It's the same in every culture. It really is. So let me say that the culture it be the same when a mother know about her son. They be like, yeah, no, that's not the one, son. I'm
Hey,
telling
yo,
you from
they-
my
they
experience
know
and
it.
me
It's
knowing.
true.
It could be
They know,
today or
they do.
next
They know.
year.
They
or-
do.
Bro,
Or,
you
like
should
you
never
said.
question your mom.
There's actually science behind the cells that exist in your body.
Freebo.
Hey, there's science behind like the
Okay,
cells.
all right.
The cells that exist in your body also exist in your mother simultaneously. There's science behind this.
Yeah,
So when they say like they see something you don't see, like there's actually science that backs.
But sometimes you gotta go to
They
experience.
know what you feel, like they
and
know
get
what
the
you know.
right answer for
Gotta
yourself.
go through experience, and they
Get the
and
right
so
answer for yourself. It's
real-
not for
course,
her.
of
A
course.
real
Yourself.
mother will
Of
let
course.
you go through experience though. To like, I don't want to be the one at the end to tell you, son, I told you I was right. A mother probably never gonna say that, and a great mother is never gonna say that. But in their mind, they gonna think
They know.
I told
So,
you.
all right,
I
hear me
told
out,
you.
guys.
That's real, bro.
So another way, right? It's like even African parents, like they see their kids like be a doctor, be this me. I was the one like, no, this is
black
what I.
sheep.
You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
understand.
that's true.
But it's like they gotta grow like with time alter. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be able to communicate with your child.
True.
Like we said earlier.
Yo, honestly, African parents don't give a damn about that shit.
Okay.
But we're gonna be the new generation of African parents. We are going to be the new generation of African parents.
Old school African parents were just worried about you coming to America and having.
We cannot change them, but now
the rest that's all they cared about.
But the source,
our parents,
for us,
come to America,
we can easily be
go
there.
to school and don't be a fucking statistic.
Hey, the source. Look.
Now we gotta convince them about the politics in this country.
Yeah.
Like, Mom, you can't say fuck these niggas.
I got two younger siblings.
I
got two younger siblings.
That make me love Americans more, though.
Hey,
I'm like, yo, like,
I got two younger siblings. They both lawyers.
Yeah.
Lawyers. I mean, you know, we're from the same place. You know how they are.
Yeah.
The source is love. They just don't know the best way to express.
Yeah, because we're
the source is love.
It's indoctrinated us to just
deflect from it. Like deflect from it.
Like. Yeah. This system is built for us to just stay away from each other, to question each other from a distance.
I can say
and I think this is good, like therapeutic.
I am,
you know,
this is therapeutic. I am the example of knowing this because I have dealt with different cultures of.
You're a seasoned vet. You're cultured.
And so by that being said,
cultured.
I seen people like
everywhere.
Yeah, even women. I never dated an American. I'd be like, damn, what the fuck is wrong with us? But it's what they was told already. It's not what they have to experience themselves. So by that being said, it's like you run into a lot of different, like me. If you run into me, you're gonna see that I'm with your country. I'm with a lot of stuff. I'm fucking very open.
You're a minority.
Because I think that open.
You're a minority.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? To me, being a majority, I'm fucking a minority. Exactly.
I think the language is the key that he was talking about. It opened different portals. Because if you go to Japan, a black man
in English.
No, learning a little bit of the language from everybody. It opened the portal.
I don't know any other culture, but maybe a little Spanish. I know a little Spanish.
Donde Perico?
That open portal.
Buenos dias.
You know?
Yeah, no.
They know you're trying. They're going to try to help you.
It just boils down to respect, you know? Because if they see you obviously, like you say, you're in Japan, you speaking Japanese, you're black.
Because
they know that you respect the culture enough to learn
think about it.
Their language.
So think about it, like what he's saying about the generation that you got, the generational curse that you breaking. It would probably be hard for you to bring back an American girl back to your country like mama, daddy, this one I'm finna marry. And they gonna probably look at you like, what the fuck? No, you're not.
I think my parents gonna be happy and say, why women to be changing the world?
Okay, well, maybe, but that's not you. Okay. You are a minority because for a lot of even Africans, like they not gonna take.
That's just African. They just gonna be like, I appreciate my son.
It is.
I had the baby mom was a white chick. Like
exactly, they probably fucking hated you.
You know how hard it was for me to just say I'm having a baby.
That's what I'm
saying.
After
that, you know how hard I was to say I was by a white
woman.
Like yo.
Now this is where it goes.
And I didn't want to be with her. Like yo, I did all the things wrong, but it wasn't mine. So I'm back.
Yeah, I'm back. No, you got your black quarterback. You got your quarterback. Here you go, brother.
Are you back with your own?
Yeah, he back. He got his quarterback. Yeah, you definitely back.
Hold on.
She's half Puerto Rican.
No, I'm not talking about
half Puerto Rican.
But I'm saying like back with your own, just generically. Because with me, I question myself. I already know what African women anticipate. So if I end up with African women, it's gonna be a boring relationship to me because I already know.
Wait, Megan Thee Stallion,
you know what I mean?
DNA test and she's half African.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't care. Like,
Kovaly.
I wanna learn. I know what they expect. It's gonna be boring. I want to be married for a very long time, so I feel I want to be like with somebody else that teach me something, respect my culture, like hey, and we learn from each other, learn from that, like that's why I see. Because regardless if you're black or white, if you're Muslim, white,
for Africans, it is still a culture. For us, it's not a culture because my mom, she wouldn't care if I came home with a black woman, Chinese woman. She wouldn't care if they love me, they love me, and that's the way my mother is. She have changed from my grandmother, you know what I mean? She more in the culture of us, but she still, my mama's 53, 54, you know what I'm saying? She's still young, but at the same time, she is in a more like, she like with the world now. If this is what the world changed to, I am going with the flow, Dello. Yeah, so she is okay with me bringing home any culture of me love. She don't care about the love. You know, so it helps me. She helps me like, I don't care what I'm with, who I'm with. In the end, if I'm happy, I can care less if it's
Because
with.
you see that far end and you got to
But
fly down.
I'm gonna put
get
this
there.
out here, and I'm gonna say this for the world to understand. I love my black women. I'm gonna say that that's just within me. I love my African American women.
By
I
default,
love my
you have
African
to.
women. I love them, but
I love black women too.
that's just me. That's just me or what I
by
love.
default,
That's
yes.
my culture. That's what I love.
To me, I don't have to emphasize on it by default. We have
Well,
to
what's the
decide.
last race you slept with?
Again, at the end of the day,
Mix everything.
But I'm
saying by
okay with
default, we have to.
whatever love I find. If God say this is who it is,
That's
this is who it is. You know what I mean? But for my person, what I look at, I stop my blessing for saying what I love and not what God loves for me. You know, so I don't want to ever stop my blessing. I'm an open book. I'm gonna be open every time. So whatever's for me is for me. But I'm just telling you what I grew up to love and what is comfortable for me. Is
So with me, I love life this way, right? I like shit that are uncomfortable. I want to go in public with different women and see all the interaction because I want to question the whole world.
You get a prostitute.
So I cause trouble just appearance. You know, so it's like, I like that because it's like, I already know what life is. So now I'm having fun.
okay.
yep.
We just literally implement it. So it's like, yeah, that's basic. I can do like so many days properly. Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love my black woman. It's established now. European, this. How do people react when they see this?
Yep.
You know, so I love having fun with world. So I think that's what worldly integration is to me.
True.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
That make more. That do.
Everything I already know, I know. Like, yeah, let's have fun. Like,
You never know what culture or what country suits you. You don't know because you only been stuck in this
In
circle.
one
You
bubble.
only been
You
one
just gotta
bubble. You only been
expand
stuck, so
yourself.
you don't really know
You gotta
what
give a
fits
free
you.
sample to all of them.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm with that too, but I can't put it out there. I'm a one woman man. I can't say that.
We love you guys. This nigga lying on camera. He's lying on camera. Alright, you guys, love you guys for tuning
Yes,
in
sir.
to Worldly Integration. Appreciate you, gentlemen.
I appreciate
What are
it.
you saying? Yo, they be ready to like, yo, we about to have their kid. You can't.
Sir.
Yeah, you can't touch it.
The Worldly
You ain't touch it.
Integration
Touch Rosa
podcast in the house today. Stay tuned, baby. We're going big.
This got free, baby.
Damn right, that's great, Kovaly. 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 Damn right, that's great, Kovaly.